Hey, people! Thank you for tuning into the Game Guiders. This is Adrian, and we have come to mission 4 in Hitman Absolution. This is Run for Your Life! And yeah, this is a 4-part mission. I think there is 5 or 6 checkpoints, but there's like 4 parts you get rating on. And the highest rating for this mission is professional, so don't cry if you see in the end that you'll get professional. It is because there is a mission here, or I mean a part here where you don't have any evidence or targets. So you have to have a target to get Stealth Assassin, you have to have evidence to get Shadow, and there's none of those. So that's just how the rating system works. Right. It's pretty easy in the beginning, and it's getting piss hard in the end. But let's take this from the top. Okay, actually this is a tricky part in the beginning here, but that doesn't matter too much because if you fuck up, you can just start all over. It doesn't have to wait for too long. There are 4 guards patrolling this area, and we have to wait for this guard right in front of you, if you can see him in the fog there, to move away. And then I'm going to the left side because this is where they're all going to walk towards the exit point where we are going to exit. So I'm going to wait for this guard because he is the last one of them, so I don't like run into anyone. Ah, coffee. Lifeline, isn't it? Right. Then I'm picking up this item to throw, but do not throw it yet. You see on the left side now there is a guard, and I want that guard on top there to move to the sound. Reason why I do this is because I'm speeding up a waiting part, because they are patrolling in different. Every one of them have different timing. So it takes a very long time for them to come in a position, so we can actually pass them. But after a while, they will come through. Yeah, you can see that they are actually all having the back to me, so I can just run out. And I throw that up there, so I kind of reset one of them's patrol, and that speeds up the waiting. Little tip there. Right, so that was part 1. Now we're actually entering part 2, and this is the museum, abandoned museum or something. And it's called the library, sorry, escape the library. Yeah, there we go. Right, I'm going to stand here and wait, because we are going to take out this guard. And if you're thinking, hey, why are you not going suit only here? Yeah, you can go suit only here, but you can't go suit only for the whole mission. Well, you can, but I only know of a few players that have done this complete mission with all evidence in suit only. I can mention one, Pretty-Natural. I have mentioned him before. If you want to see how it's done, and Perfect Assassin, then watch him. If you want to see a way that's actually doable, watch me. So yeah, that's how that story goes. Right, so I changed into police uniform also because now they are not so suspicious to me from a distance, and that makes the whole passing through here a lot easier. So now we're going to move up here and down this way. And what's nice about this route is that when we are going for the evidence that we are doing now, the light is going off right before we are getting it, so that helps also. So, but first I'm going to make, you see there's 2 guards talking, not the fat guy, but the other one. I want him to turn away so we can pick up the evidence without him seeing us. And the way I do that, I throw an object right there, then the both of them turn away, and yeah, the fat guy doesn't mind at all. He just looks at the map or blueprint or whatever, and then it's very easy. You can just grab it, and that's that. Evidence taken. It looks like it's impossible to get it, but actually it's not that hard at all. Right, so and now we wait for that guard, and you see I picked up another item. It's very important. Well, you can actually exit the area without any objects at all or sound distractions, but it's much easier if you have one at hand. Okay, and now we have to wait for this guy. Pass him, and yeah, blah blah blah. Self-explainable, this part. Right, now we're coming up here. Do not run straight up, because you see there's a guard lighting there. If you were running up the stairs there, he would see you and you have to start all over. But here is the tricky thing, that guard over there, he's only there on Purist mode, but he won't move, so he will just stand in the door, and I want him to look away. So I do it like that, and you see he turns away, and I can sneak past him. Easy peasy. Right, now we are getting to part 3. Very soon. Just have to jump down here, blah blah blah. There we go. Oh yeah, and this part. This is extremely easy. Just hug the wall, and then just move to the left until you see change cover pops up. Then you just change cover, so you have to just wait. There we go. Yeah, and that's basically this whole part. It's you can't do it wrong. Yeah, maybe I should have speeded up this. Silence. Oh yeah, I can say thank you so very much for 200 subscribers. It's amazing. In 1.5 months we have reached from 0 to 200 subscribers, and it's all because of you. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us and really motivate us to work on with the game guiders. So thank you all. All right, let's move on. Now we are actually entering an area that can be, yeah, well, it's not hard, but yeah, you have to be careful because we have a helicopter watching our ass. Also, we have 4 guards. Yeah, I think there's 4 guards here. But these, well, 2 of them are the worst. Now, first they are going to talk a bit, and if you try to move now, one of them will see you, so we have to wait. And you see I've speeded up a lot of moments. It's because this mission is like 17 minutes long, and I want to like shorten the movie for you. Hope that's okay. And now I'm just waiting for him to turn his back, because the other guard there, he doesn't see you. You see now, he looks at you, but there is this sandbags or whatever, so he can't see you if you move, even if he's looking at the sandbags. Right, now we're inside of peace and love, you know, my brother. Man, yeah, there's some good shit over here. There's a lot of nice, cutscenes here. I mean, so like with the policeman on the left here. If you go left there, you should do that and listen to this guy smoking weed, and the police coming over and saying, "Yeah, nice flat you have," and he says, "Yeah, man, thank you." And blah blah. He doesn't realize it's a cop or whatever. He doesn't care. Right. Okay. Here's all about timing. You saw that. I was just waiting for them to look left and right, and then move straight through. It looks like it's really really hard here, but this is the easiest part of the whole mission.
You know what's funny?
Like that?
I got a call to this floor a couple weeks back for domestic disturbance.
Yeah, and
right?
it's like this is also kind of fun. What they talking about?
Smelled like pine trees. I guess we know now why.
Yeah, yeah, I really love this game. It's not only the gameplay but the stories, but also all these small cutscenes. Sometimes when I'm done doing all the walkthroughs, I'm going to just go around and listen to all the conversations, because there are so many great ones, some really funny ones. Right, now we need this notebook, because it has the combination for the safe, and the safe is over here, and we have to open that. And you're thinking, yeah, well, why? There's just a bomb in there. Yeah, that's correct. We're not picking up anything. We're not going to use the bomb for anything, but we're going to distract the guards with it. Not the bomb, but this radio, I turn it on. And what happens is that guard that went out of the room, they said, "Hey, does anybody have the combination?" And he will run back in again and look for the sound, and he will see the safe is open. And was like, "Hey guys, come and look at this," blah blah blah. And then a couple of guards guarding the exit are moving over there. So when we are getting to the exit, it's much easier to leave. Right. Now you could hear, if you listen to it carefully, you can hear the guard say, "Why are you sneaking around?" If we were a suit only now, that wouldn't be possible. He would spot us, and we would get spotted, and game over. But since we are in a police uniform, from distance, they're not that critical. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but you understand what I mean. Suddenly I had a momentary lapse of conscious. Right, now we are going down to the fourth and last part of the mission, where I almost killed myself with a bread knife. No, well, I was actually close to give up. And again, no, I wasn't really close to give up, but I was actually angry because I thought, why? I mean, everything is going smooth, and I'm coming to the end, and I fucked it up and fucked it up. I think I did this part from here and to the exit. I think I did it 50 or 60 times before I figured it out right. And yeah, it's not because it's hard to get evidence. This part is not hard at all. This is actually easy when you figure it out. And I have to say I cheated a bit. I was on YouTube and figured out how the hell they got that evidence, but it's actually very easy. But yeah, I hope you don't mind me using some information. I think that's fair enough, isn't it? Right. I just threw the object there and wait for those SWAT guys to get away before you do it, and wait after that too. If not, then you will attract one of them instead of this guy. And this guy is what we need. He is guarding the evidence. And here you have to use your instincts, because now since we are in mission 4, our instincts are getting better because of some unlocks, because we are going all on the highest rating. And you see I had to use it a lot of times. It's because when I have Bandicam up, yeah, I'm using Bandicam to record. I think it's awesome. Anyway, when I use that, I already have problem running the game on my computer. It's unfortunately not the best one. I need to upgrade it, but yeah, you know, money. Anyway, so when I'm running Bandicam, it's even worse. So it's not that laggy, but right here it's a bitch. And when I'm picking up that evidence, for some reason it really lagged. But for you, it won't be a problem. Just use your instincts and use as little as possible, because you will need it here, the rest of it. So use as little as possible. Right, there was a few guards here, and not too hard to pass. Use the circle around to avoid getting detected. It works. You saw I get like these U-turns. It helps when you get that whistle sound and you know they're almost seeing you. Okay, so we're going in this window, and here there is a coffee drinking guard there, and he sometimes turns to his left just for a brief moment, but if you're unlucky, you jump out the window exactly that moment. Nothing to do about that, just you have to restart. Okay, now we're going to activate the train we are going with, because they have closed down everything, so we have to reopen it. And now comes the really hell. So if you don't have instinct here, you have to rely on pure luck or insane skills like preternatural. He goes past here in suit only. He is fucking insane. I mean, he has to. Yeah, I don't know how we do it, but he's amazing. Anyway, I hope this walkthrough will give you a way that actually is doable and not supernatural, preternatural, whatever. Anyway, you saw there I used the last of my instincts, well, more or less the last of it, to actually get past there, because it's really hard, and it's not getting any better down here. You saw already I had to avoid getting detected 3 times by doing the small circles. And here's a guard, there's a guard. I think there's 4 or 5 guards patrolling this area, and at least twice as much on the edges, like standing still. So just try to blend in.
Hello.
And you see a little light in up ahead there. There's where we are going to hide while waiting for the train, so we don't have to take unnecessary risks. So I'm just gonna hide here. It's kind of cool how we hide, like all right. So, and now the bug. I hope I'm not the only one that have it. I actually looked at a couple of walkthroughs and they had the same problem. I actually used my instinct when going in, and you will say, well, you ran out of instinct right in the end. Yes, but that doesn't matter. Look now. There. You see that blink? I got spotted. And you get spotted. I was not spotted before when I went into the train. I got spotted when I was in the train, when I have no control over Hitman. So sometimes you're lucky, it doesn't get us spotted, but this time you will. But you still get professional, the highest rating, and the score is almost max. So I hope you can live with that. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers. It's amazing. I'm so glad to have you with me. Hope you all join me in Mission 5. Have a very nice day. Hey, hey!